My dad was like, okay, that's a very good deal, but make sure that you. My time is now.
Hi everyone, if you're new here, you are most welcome to my channel. I'm Charmaine Faith and I mainly post faith-based content. So please do join the family because this channel is about a journey of a young Christian lady. Yeah, so you already told what I'll be talking about today. And yeah, let us just get right into the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe and join the family. So yeah, let's just get into it.
Anyways, guys, you already saw by the title, I'll be just sharing with you a testimony or a story on how I almost got scammed because Charmaine likes things. Charmaine likes to experiment dangerous, But anyways, yeah, it was worth it though, guys. First and foremost, I needed a phone, so yeah. By the way, the phone that I'm using right now to actually film this is the gift from God. It is an answered prayer because it took me so long to receive this precious gift that I have. Anyways, oh my goodness. Anyway, so let me just be quick about it. What happened was last year I received money, right? They sent it to a certain bank. So I went to try and withdraw the money at the bank, but there was a problem. I don't really remember what the problem was, but anyways, let us slide. And that was the time when I went for the Voice of Youth mission trip. There is a video about that, by the way. You can just check it out, or I'll just put the link somewhere if I'll be able to. I don't even know how to do it, but anyways. So I come back to school 3 weeks later, and then I just decided to go to another branch. And I thought, oh, maybe it's the branches. Maybe I just need to try out another branch, and then I'll be able to get the money. By the way, during the time, I was searching for phones on Facebook Market. I tried to look for phones on Facebook Market because people were using Facebook Market, and I was like, what, why don't I try it. And yeah, so I was negotiating with the person because I found a phone that I wanted, and we even did a video call, and the person showed me what's this, they showed me the phone, and it really looked legit, it really looked cool, and the person even decreased the price. They decreased the price. They were like, okay, yeah, sharp. And then I was like, okay, I'll be going to the bank, I'll get the money, and then when I get the money, I'll then send the deposit because that's how it was supposed to be apparently. I go to the bank, and I thought I was going to receive the money, but lo and behold, there was another problem. Apparently, the name on the proof of payment and the name on my passport were two different things. First and foremost, the name on the proof of payment didn't have my middle name, which is Faith. And of course, on my passport, my full names are there, which is Charmaine Faith Gerera. So they couldn't give me this. So they told me that I should ask for refund, and then they'll get that back. They'll get back the money, and then they'll send again the money using the proper name. I was really frustrated. You have no idea how frustrated I was. I was like, God, you allowed me to use transport money to go and get. I even prayed. I was like, God, should I go and get this money? And I just went because I thought maybe, you know what? Let me go. Why not? You know? So I come back, and then I tell the what's this? I tell the person who was selling the phone from Facebook. I told them, no, this is what happened and all that. And they were like, okay, this was around Monday, by the way. Fine. Thursday comes, and then I think this was before New Year's. Because on Thursday he texts me again, and then he tells me, ma'am, I'm now reducing the price again. Like, he drastically reduced the price of the phone. I was like, oh, this is a good deal. And the excuse was that he needed to pay bills and all that before the new year, and he wanted to enjoy with his family, to buy crackers and whatnot. Anyways, I bought that, by the way. I was like, okay, sharp, that's understandable. But I didn't have money. This is where the climax is. I want you guys to listen very carefully about this one because it's very significant. So I didn't have money, and the only money that I had was was meant it was meant for my school account. It was meant to be in my school account. So I was like, you know what? I prayed about it, by the way. I was like, God, what should I do? Because here's a good deal. The price has decreased, so perhaps maybe this was all part of the plan anyways, and you wanted me to buy the phone with a very low price. I was like, what do I do? I prayed, guys, honestly. After that, I had the thought that, you know what, let me ask my dad what I should do. So I tell my dad that, okay, this is what's happening. The person said that he really needs the money and all that and all that. And my dad was like, and I asked him if I can use the money that I was supposed to put in the school account for now, and then we'll just replace it later when the money in the bank, when I finally go and get back the money from the bank. My dad was like, okay, that's a very good deal, but make sure that you do not send money until you receive the phone. Whether it's a deposit or anything, make sure you don't send any money. Nothing until you receive a phone and you check it, and then you can send it. Otherwise, don't send anything because he doesn't trust online. Yeah. I was like, okay, sharp. So now I'm talking to him. I was like, okay, I spoke to my dad and all that. So we are now sorted and all that. So you can now send the phone. Fine. He gives me the tracking number and all that. Fast forward, there was just so much confusion. By the way, I asked my roommate to please, I asked her to if I could give her cash, and then she could send using GCash, right? Using GCash, it's an online thing that you use to transfer money and all that. So hey. So what happens now is I'm telling the guy, okay, that guy is telling me that, okay, he has now given the phone to the driver. So now I can send at least the deposit, or I can send the money. That was the first thing he said. He said, I can send the money. I think I'll put some screenshots. I hope I'll be able to find them. And I was like, okay, sharp, since he probably sent. But guys, on the tracking whatnot, it was saying that the driver has not yet arrived. But he was telling me that he has given the thingy to the driver. I was like, okay, you know what, let it slide. But Wane also was also telling me that, Ned, don't send the money. Don't send the money until you can see that, okay, the phone is coming, you know. I was at the verge of disobeying my father even. So I receive a call from the driver now, and then he tells me that, hi ma'am, are you going to receive a parcel, a Samsung, whatnot? I was like, yes, Bo. Bo is like a respectful way of saying it in Tagalog, in the Filipino language. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to be receiving a phone and all that. He hadn't arrived yet. So he was telling me, please don't give him money until I reach him. Don't give him money until I reach him. And then I was like, oh, okay, boy, it's fine. And also, can you please call me if you received the phone? But if you don't call me and he tells me that you have received it, then I know that it's a scam. Fine. Fast forward, now on the tracking whatnot, it's saying cancelled, and the seller was telling me that he has given the phone to the driver. But I hadn't received the phone call yet from the driver, the delivery driver, that, you know, he has received the phone. So imagine, the seller even called me and he was like, ma'am, can you please send the money right now? I've sent the phone, ma'am, can you please? There was so much pressure, you know. Yeah, there was so much pressure. Like, he was giving me so much pressure. I even felt bad. That's the problem. And then just after the phone call, the driver calls me and he was like, ma'am, I hope you didn't send the money, but this was a scam. He cancelled the thingy. He cancelled the delivery, whatnot. I was like, oh wow, he cancelled it. And I was about to send him money, you know. And yeah, fast forward, I sent him a long text telling him, I was just giving him, I was like, because I was really angry. I was really angry because he took advantage, you know, being taken advantage of, and yet you are just a good person and you are just being taken advantage of. That is so sad. That is really sad. I was really angry. I typed Shenyo. I was like, I am angry. But at the same time, I wished that I at least shared some gospel message. Yeah, but I was really too angry. And when he received that message, he blocked me. He deleted all his name from the messages. He deleted the name, he deleted his number and all that. And that's how I knew that it was a scam. So I was this close to being scammed. As I was sharing this to one of the very good friends of mine, he was telling me that, you know what, Charmaine, what if that driver was actually an angel? What if it was not really the driver? What if it was an angel who was telling you not to send the money? I was like, yeah, definitely. And I was also thinking, like, what if this money from the bank that I was supposed to withdraw, it took time because it was protecting me from actually being scammed, you know? And I was like, yeah, guys, but anyways, it's good to really obey. If you are told to do something, especially if it's coming from the elderly parent, someone who you can trust, then you really need to listen, you know? Because I was at the verge of sending that deposit, and I know I was going to be hurt. I definitely know that I was going to be hurt if I had sent that money, even if it was a deposit. Fast forward, I ended up withdrawing the money. That's how I even have this phone. But anyways, yeah, I really almost got scammed. And life lesson, because all my testimony, guys, I feel like God always speaks to me through scenarios that happen in my life. So I did mention that this thing felt like I was being pressured by the seller, you know. And I just want to tell you that, you know, when things are not going your way, trust that God is making sure that everything is going according to his way. He's protecting you. All those times when I was really frustrated at the fact that I went to the bank and I couldn't receive money, it was all because he was protecting me from what was to come. He knew the future anyways, you know. So make sure that you always put your trust in God. He knows what he's doing, you know. So yeah, anyways, and also, if you feel pressured to do anything, I think it's a scam. Don't ever, if someone is rushing you into doing something, my ladies, if someone is pressuring you to do something, like rushing you to do something, please, that's a whole scam on its own. No one should ever rush you. You should never be rushed. Alright? Everything works in God's timing. Alright? Everything works in God's timing. I hope that this somehow encouraged you. So yeah, God did protect me from being scammed and from being really heartbroken, because I was definitely going to be heartbroken, because this money was meant for school and not for a phone. So just imagine if I used it. And what was I going to tell my dad if I tell him that, oh, I sent some money for deposit and it was a scam? Anyways, I ended up telling my dad that, listen, this was a whole scam, and thank you for telling me that, you know, I shouldn't send any money until I receive the phone. Anyways, that's the story. Facebook market, it depends. Some are good, most of them are bad. I'm not saying that it's not a good place to sell or to get stuff. I'm just saying that just be careful and always pray, even if it's the little things. Pray about it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I spoke for so long, but yeah. Oh, guys, gospel music is the way. Alright, don't forget to subscribe.